We are looking now in OpenBravo in how to add a new business partner. Business Partner Master Data window is the place where you can easily organize and centralize business partner data. In order to get there, we are going to quick launch the Business Partner window. In this window, you can put enough information to actually generate your entire invoicing process. As you can see, these are now the data which are already in the business partner in the system, but we will want to use and to add a new one. So we are creating a new record in a form. The organization is the name of the organization operating, in this case Hub Vienna. The search key will be automatically filled in, but you can also choose to fill it in manually. This search key needs to be unique for every business partner. The commercial name is the name that will appear on most official documents. There are two options of how to fill in this commercial name. It can either be the name of the individual or the name of the company the individual is working for. This, however, has to be agreed together with your business partner in the moment that you introduce them in the system. In our case, our business partner is Anne Hall and she is a freelancer, therefore her commercial name will also be the name that will appear on the invoice. Tax ID is a field which is optional to be filled in. In general, you fill it in with the data corresponding to the tax ID. The business partner category offers you a wide range of choice, and you can also define more business partner categories. They should help you separate in between business partners which are members, ambassadors, customer, hosts, partners, space booking partners, and so on. Most of our business partners, however, will be members. The fiscal name is again an optional field. It actually consists of the name that should be part of all official documents. In case you do not want to change the commercial name, then you do not fill in the fiscal name, and for all official documents in OpenBravo, the commercial name will be used. The description field is again an optional field. I would recommend you to use it to actually add more information about the sector or the project that your member is working on. This time I would put freelance graphic design. The URL allows you to store information connected to your business partner. And then you have the active checkbox. The active checkbox shows you if a business partner is active or not. In case you in time actually need to deactivate business partners, all you need to do is to reopen this, edit it, and click on inactive. However, N is an active business partner. Then we go to the second part, which are the customizable fields for invoice. These fields were added for us by OpenBravo to be able to customize some data on the invoice. As you can see, you then have 4 different data that you can choose. The label is the title, for example, ID, and the value is the corresponding value to the ID. Just remember, any kind of information that you would put in these fields is actually going to appear on the invoice. After we have put the header about the business partner, we can select if our business partner is actually a customer, if they're a vendor, a creditor, or if they're an employee. In our case, Anne Hall is a customer. This is why this box is ticked. We then select the price list that she's on, Hub Active, the payment method. You can also define other payment methods, but in this case I will go for wire transfer, and payment terms, the same. You can always define more payment terms. In line with the payment terms, the financial account will be automatically filled in, and the financial account is actually the one which shows which currency the system will process this business partner in. In my case, the currency is euro. Sales representative, in this case, is going to be Hub Vienna GmbH, but you can also put the names of the hosts or the names of the members in the teams. The difference it makes is that every time an invoice is going to be sent out from the system, there is going to be sent with the sales representative as the actual person sending the invoice. Therefore, in my case, I chose to define Hub Vienna GmbH, which is the legal name of our hub. And this is why every time I'm going to send out an invoice, it's going to be sent out as from Hub Vienna GmbH. The invoice terms, there are more or less three options which you could always use. Immediate, I recommend this in the case of space booking, when they would need urgently or on the spot an invoice. Do not invoice, which is maybe the case of hosts or other partners which are not to be invoiced. Still, the most common one is the contract billing. It's very important to use contract billing, especially for memberships, because this is where the information is going to be taken when you're doing the monthly invoicing in bulk. In case you forget to put this, the information will not be taken by the system in the bulk invoicing, and it might happen that you're missing on some data. Another very important tab in here is the tax exempt. If your business partner is tax exempt, the only thing you need to do is to click this. However, if your business partner is not tax exempt and you don't want him to be tax exempt for all the products and for all the contracts that he has, then do not select this box. We're saving now the information. I'm just going to show you how vendor and creditor would have looked like and how employee would look like. So this is just for the employees and for being sales representative. And then the bank account. In general, the bank account should be filled in as accurate as possible, especially because in the future we would like to be able to use this as a financial tool. The good thing is that you can add more bank accounts and you can make them inactive, and only the one which is active is actually the most accurate one and will be further used. In the location and address, you click on opening the location selector. Here's where you can have the first line, the second line, the postal code, the city, the country, and the region. And you can also have the phone number and the alternative phone number. I am going to copy this, and here's where you can have invoicing address. In case this partner has more addresses and only one is the invoicing address, you just inactivate the other ones. We also need to add this business partner to add actually a contact where we can contact this business partner. In our case, N as a business partner has the absolute same contact information, and all and 1 month. And here's where I put again the phone number. As you can see, you can click on access card assigned. This is just for you to track if you actually have assigned or not an access card to the hub to this member. I'm saving this information. I'm noticing I made the mistake, so you can always come back and correct it. And another very important thing is that here is where you grant portal access from. So what I can do is that I can select on my contact and I can click on grant portal access, and I can select which role I would actually want to offer, which will mainly be the member portal user. So once this is a member, I'm going to make it a member portal user. Once I will click done, an email will go out to this Anne Hall, giving her access to the portal for members where she can do room reservations. And in this email, there is going to be her username and her password. However, I'm not going to do that now. And this is how then the process is completed of adding a new business partner.